Hello again, and welcome back to another one. And today we'll be focusing on Grip and Eminem's walkthrough that sparked what looks to be the best reception to an Eminem verse in recent times, so much so that according to some fans, it's already deemed an instant classic with comparisons like this. It's as if I'm listening to Patiently Waiting Part 2, those vibes of M's verse. Now for those who don't know, Patiently Waiting is often described as one of the greatest collaborations in rap/hip-hop music, so this comparison speaks volumes, and there's many more. But before we dive in, if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and find me on social media at ETLifestyle_web. Now before we get to the section of the song so sonically pleasing, so much so that reactors had to take a couple of seconds to soak it in, we have to talk about Grip's statement before the track dropped. With that verse, it was like I pulled something out of him, and I remember fans on platforms like Reddit clowning this statement with takes like,
"They always say this, Big Sean said the same, and we got no favors."
If you recall in that video, I said that Eminem overwhelmingly bodies features, but according to the signs, people tend to remember negative experiences the most. So it's eggs on the faces of skeptics, and Grip was spitting facts when he said, "This is far more dire, the bars is hardcore like parkour with barbed wire." And it's now changed from "they always say this" to "walkthrough is definitely the best M verse this year. Grip brought the most refreshing M." Over on Twitter, there was a scare before the song dropped because some believed it was leaked beforehand. For instance, when this was tweeted hours before the album dropped, Eminem joins Shady Record signee Grip, a new song walkthrough, Listen. Many responded with takes like, "Man, please delete, it got leaked," which got this response, "It's not a leak. We don't post leaks, LOL." So fans were furious, as they should, but apparently this was already on the radio at that time. They playing Grip Eminem walkthrough on Sway in the morning right now, so since it was already on the radio, it was not a leak after all, so rest easy. And here are some highlights from Twitter. Now that the song is out, a user states, "Eminem is the best feature artist of all time, and it wasn't possible for me to resist this joke, but some people look to have just stepped out the cryogenic machine from 2010. I haven't heard Eminem rapping like since No Love featuring Lil Wayne. Damn, I feel the vibe." From Grip's interview before the song dropped, he stated that it was a big deal when Eminem mentioned his name in the verse, and now we all know why, as Eminem pretty much dropped a double with his name while giving him important advice from a vet's perspective. "Regardless, you want me to reach a freaking bar that does not exist," Eminem says, since objectively, Eminem came out on top as the GOAT based on rappers rating rappers. He is also the most successful artist of the 21st century with record-breaking album sales, but yet he still gets hated on the most. The likes of Rakim and Cube will call Eminem one of the best ever, and social media will educate these legends on why they are wrong, and I'm not joking, this happens. And it continues, no pun intended, but Grip, a double fault to seize and hold firmly. Hold on to this moment, cause as soon as you reach the top, they gon' want you to fall from it. Over on Twitter, on this verse, another user react, "Eminem delivered on the highest level tonight. Stop playing with this man, and he's nearing 50. And some have now sparked debates already. Let me not lie, that Eminem feature was better than the Kendrick one. Well, I'm here enjoying everything, and just happy that we got these songs released on the same day. The bars about the school bullies getting popped is also one that caught many by surprise. That whole scheme was something.
Eventually you'll end up clinching a tool and come back vengefully to shoot them bullies who clowned you in elementary school." Yeah.
Mama, there go that man again. Ooh, oh my God. What is wrong with you, bro? What is wrong with you? I've been wanting to ask you that for about 4 years now.
Oh, and he had more to add. "Yo, I don't want to hear nobody comparing themselves to Eminem again. This man is insane. He is his own competition at this point, 100%. And we got to quote Eminem again. You want me to reach a freaking bar that does not exist." I got chills at this section of the verse.
"So you better grab your seatbelt like I did mine and fasten yours like a motherfucking plane crash passenger. 'Cause one day you'll be crashing back to earth."
and Eminem ended it with what we all see from the so-called rap/hip-hop community online. People only get their respect when they are in the ground or earn if they are cremated. And Eminem says, and if you don't ever stop to smell the roses, like take your time to appreciate what you've done and be proud of yourself, I do know one thing, that's for sure, you don't get your flowers till you're pushing daisies. As to say, you don't get props until you end up in the ground where the daisies decorate your grave. And that's all your ashes earn. Ashes also doubles for that homonym that rhymes with classes, get it? And earn doubles for earn, where your ashes reside if you chose the cremation route. So in the ground or in a jar, that's the only time the hypocrites give you props, and we see this happening right now. Check out the top-selling albums of the year on Billboard 200. I've loved all the verses Eminem has dropped this year for different reasons, as Eminem continues to prove that when it comes to this rapping-ish, he's as versatile as it gets and doesn't need to sing to prove that. Over to you guys, share your thoughts below, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.